Welcome to San Diego, California. America's kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hokies offense will go on the attack first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pucks it out of the air. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Hokies will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch. Offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block of the back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Drones. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Boise State ready to send out that offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sherrod. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The kick is on its way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Gonna try to get it himself. Turning it on. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Got a man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Drones. It's complete to the left. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The pitch. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Fires complete on the crosser. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The give. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Kick is in the air. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Quick catch on third down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Broncos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The inside handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air on second down. Got his man, and they get him down. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Madsen. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Lets it fly on the move. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Riley.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The give to the back. Got a little space. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. That's reeled in. It's Wagner. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Gets it past the marker. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to find the end zone. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Boise State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Virginia 10-7.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. They'll leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Hokies line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Looking for room. It's Stewart. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able...
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying out to the left. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Virginia 10-7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And for Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Drones. Snagged out of the air.
My old coach says you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On target to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
17 on the play. And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Selden.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Slithers into space. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. And they can't make the connection on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To the air, it's Madsen. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off play action on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Holloway. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all the tools. When you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
And they can't make the play on third down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. grab near the marker. It's Green. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The option look. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Jeanty is gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Jeanty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll run play action. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to talk about a play that thwarts momentum. This offense was clicking. Now they take the sack, and they're in a tight spot.
And it's amazing how much these change the outcomes of drives. Just one tackle for a loss, one sack. Now the upper hand comes to me. Now I make you predictable and put you in a situation where now I can be successful on defense.
We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Things have not gone. He's taking the shot. Caught at the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Completion to the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To throw, it's Drones. Quick strike complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Back to pass on second down. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. On second and goal, they go right back to it. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And no problem on that extra point if we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Selden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll go to the sneak. And the Hokies are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Green.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Fires to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Turns it on in midfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Takes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He'll do it himself. Creates a little room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Madsen. With the catch, it's Marshall. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Riley. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Using his legs. It's Sherrod. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pocket breaking down. Got his man to the left. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.